Welcome to P3 Radio.
The monkey only dances as good as the guy grinding the organ handle.
Brother.
I fly, bro. That is never stopping.
Truck goes to Dwayne.
Cool story, bro.
Footy pajamas.
Hey, genius, it's 2 p.m. Central.
PG3 Radio.
Here's your host, Josh Friday,
Get him off pig, Freddy. Get him off pig.
Richard Mullican.
And as I put you down, my pants ripped.
It's showtime. It's showtime. It's showtime.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of P3 Radio. I'm Rich Mullican, joined by my co-host, my dancing partner. He's the 1983 Mr. Dixie Youth Grand Champion and best friend, Josh Brawley. Say, hey, Josh.
Let me tell you something, boy. Only dance partner I'm gonna be with you is a goddamn break dance or something. That other stuff, you know, we wasn't raised like that, Richard Lee.
We don't dance.
I ain't gonna be doing none of that stuff around here now. How you doing, man?
Look at that dancing with another man.
That's just sad what it is. Hell, somebody all whip the shit out of him.
There's harsh penalties.
They all take him in the back of the truck somewhere and just whip the piss out of him.
There was always harsh penalties with my grandmother.
Man, just for wanting to suck a wiener. They all cut his dick off. Why?
Get a 2x4 and hit him in the mouth. He won't suck a wiener again.
I bet he would. He'd probably do it better with no teeth.
He'll wait till he's healed up.
Yeah.
He'll catfish gum the hell out of that thing.
Probably make more money.
Probably. He'll be a bigger hit. You better go see Jerry over there on the corner. He's got some of the best head. I can't go home. I go and
Really?
go.
You're kidding. When Jerry start doing that?
I swear to God. Pack a damn half pack of cigarettes. All it takes.
You know, there was rumors about him doing it, and then somebody hit him in the mouth with a 2x4, and he just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it now.
Joke's on you. I've been going with him since he's at reform school, just in and out. You know, he's been doing that since then.
I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Uh-oh. It's that time of year, man. Oh!
You ever have one of those sneezes? That,
Hold on.
You going to do it too?
I'm smelling it. Hold on.
Oh, that's weird. That might be the strangest thing.
I know where it came from.
Where?
COVID.
Oh, cool.
Did you see the goddamn CDC, what they did this past week? This work week.
What'd they do?
They said no more 5-day isolation.
Yeah.
You treat COVID like the flu.
Yeah.
Just whenever you feel better. Right? Essentially?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, man?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on here? I feel like we've all been duped.
Yeah, it feels that way, don't it?
Yeah. I feel like we got a bunch of shots for nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that was to defend against, like, the initial ninja versions.
Well, any sickness weakens after time, mostly.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Like,
It seems to have.
Yeah.
That first few rounds of the shit was putting motherfuckers down left and right.
well, it's like,
I also heard something about maybe we were intubating people too much or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way.
It's kind of like if you lived in Mexico and you drank the water over there, you'd shit your pants. But if you, like, drank a little bit every day for, like, the next 3 years,
right.
if you didn't die from shitting all the time,
Yeah.
you'd eventually develop a resistance to it.
Right. Well, I guess hopefully, like I say, maybe that's the way that it actually worked. It was stronger in the beginning, and it's
Just
dissipated,
weakened.
if you will.
Yeah.
That's why they're softening like that. Either that or we all got tricked, Richard Lee.
Yeah.
One of the two.
I feel like it's a little of both.
Yeah. I believe we do.
I feel like, yes, it was bad, but it was also, like, overblown for
Definitely.
political gain.
100%.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Well, political gain, pharmaceutical gain.
Yeah.
You know, bunch of pockets got fucking just littered, son,
But
with
it
them
is-
greenbacks.
It is what it is now. Can't take it back.
It can't be what it ain't.
You can't him in the face with the board.
Can't unstuck that pepper.
You can try. It's weird to see somebody try to do that, but you can't
You
do
try
it.
to stuff it all back in. Oh yeah. After I finish, just spit it back in there.
What I was gonna say was, if you ever,
Blow it up in there. Like, you reckon the balls would swell up like
that's a
a
weird
stuffed animal? Or
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna
we
be able
call
to get
them
it back in.
balloon animal.
Yeah, you'd have to catheterize it back in, wouldn't you?
So you don't think that there's some prostitute out there that could specialize in putting the sperm back?
Not without like one of those coffee stirs.
She have the sucking power is a thing, right? I mean, maybe she'd have blowing, turn that shit on reverse.
It's a weird thought process you just had there.
It's just fun thinking.
No, what else?
That's the same guy over here telling me we did a story about Jerry Lee Lewis murdering a family, burning somebody's barn up. But now I'm outlandish.
I got the name The Killer.
Now I'm the outlandish one.
Murdered a family.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
No, what I was gonna say a minute ago, when I sneezed, and then we went down some kind of weird rabbit hole. I was like, have you ever had a sneeze, but like before it happened, like your stomach felt a little like ugh, and you sneezed and you just feel better? You ever had that? Or am I dying?
Like if you sneeze too hard, you'll shit.
No. Like,
what are you saying?
I've had those feelings before. It's just like I feel like I feel like I'm gonna throw up or something.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
And I feel better. Yeah,
instant relief.
It's weird.
Well,
like, what is that?
I think it's probably like your
Art.
Well, no, it's like your airwaves. You know, wherever phlegm comes from.
Yeah, I
that
guess.
kind of stuff maybe gets a little stopped up, and that sneeze
Like
just
way down in the pipes.
eases that shit off.
Maybe
a pressure
so.
relief valve, Richard Lee.
Yeah, but I've had those before where I'm just sitting there like, ugh, I feel like I'd vomit in a minute if and then I and it's like, well then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instant relief.
Then I don't feel so bad.
Yeah, I like it, man. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
So we're marching into March, man.
I was going to ask you, is this the first?
This is our
deal
first
of it?
march into March.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we did the show on Sunday so we could really be marching into March. 3324.
332. Oh, I was going to say, dude, we're past
3324.
What's the show number this time?
Oh no, we're at 344. We should have recorded this on tomorrow. Well, no, and in 20 years.
Look, man, I'll meet you back here
in 20
years tomorrow. 20 years in one day.
I don't know what days that's going to be on. Might be a Wednesday.
How about we just say it's going to be March the 4th, 44.
Oh, man. Let's see. Hold on. I got to know now. What day is March 4th, 2044?
Damn, that's a lot of scrolling.
That is a lot of
I
scrolling.
figure
But
you could just ask Google or something, couldn't you?
I don't know. I guess. Well,
Or
now I'm 14 away.
Yeah.
13 away.
You're scrolling pretty good. You can do
Yeah,
it.
I can do it. How long does
You
it
can
take?
do it.
There's a timer up there. That's the second hand.
Yeah. I bet you're going to reach it.
What's the bet? What day you think it's on? You got a 1 in 7 chance here.
Huh.
What day is March 4th,
Tuesday.
2044?
It's on Tuesday.
I'm going to guess Wednesday.
You just had to be right up there with me.
I'm going to guess
right
Wednesday.
next to me.
That's what I already said. I think it's going to be a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It looks weird.
Wednesday.
It looks weird seeing the 40s, doesn't it?
It does.
All right.
Close. We're close. 43.
February. March 4th. Friday.
Well, shit.
Well, that just works out perfectly, doesn't it? We normally record on Fridays. So. No, next week the time goes forward, man.
Holy shit.
Time goes blasting forward, and we get
That's
7 o'clock
this
brightness.
Sunday. 1 week from today.
1 week
right?
from today. And it'll be spring has
And
sprung.
like I said, you're waking up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So you're going to set your
No,
alarm
I
at
don't-
1.
I don't have any clocks that I change like that. I have like 2.
Well, you got to do those too.
No, I'll do them when I get up later.
All right.
I'll just look at my phone and go, yep, it's that time.
You just do things your way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember when I was little, we used to set the clocks forward before we went to bed. That was always what we did.
And that's a lie right there because it's really not that time.
It's not.
And you
until
remember
2.
what Memo said about liars?
Yeah.
They go straight to hell.
That ain't good. What happens to them? Why is my microphone like this?
It's all squiggly.
I feel like you right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm having you problems.
We ain't doing nothing.
There we go.
Just do whatever.
I feel like I'm having you problems. No, last week was fun.
What we do? I just remember recording.
Oh, I went out of town. I went to Alabama.
Alabama. You went to a new venue, didn't you?
Yeah.
Atomic Johnny's.
Atomic Johnny's. It was a nice little place. It reminded me of the tavern here in Jackson.
Huh. Like it was more
the size was
more closed in.
Yeah. But it was nice.
Not comparable, like, because I like the way the other place is with the stage is kind of further back away from everybody.
Yeah,
This
no,
more
I
of
mean,
a closed in situation.
Kind of like I said, the tavern, how the stage is there.
Yeah,
you know,
you're like literally next to a table full of people.
No, it wasn't that close. Maybe about a table's width or two away from the first person. So not too close. It wasn't like they were crowding the stage.
Right.
Well, like I was like, excuse me, I gotta get up there.
If you farted, would they smell it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well you're good then.
Yeah. I don't think it was that close. But yeah, I had a good time, man.
How did it feel comparable to your first stand-up?
Like, I never felt nervous, really, and I never thought I was going to forget my act. You know what I mean? Like, that was the biggest question the first time I went on stage. Is like, I'm going to forget my act.
Well, I'm talking about, like, flow-wise. Did you feel like you flowed through your set better than the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt more natural.
Good.
Than it did.
You're going in the right direction.
Yeah. Actually, last night, I've decided, every once in a while I can have some drinks. So, and that last night was one of the first times in a while that I've had some drinks.
Yeah.
So I was like, it ain't gonna hurt anything. And I had a few too many drinks, and I was drunkenly doing my bit for two guys at the bar last night. I was like, oh shit, I did that, didn't I? They laughed. They said it was awesome. Like, you got anything else? I was like, well, I'm working on this one bit, and then I butchered that.
Well, see, Kitty Cat dies at the end. I didn't mean to tell you that. Shit. Forget I said that.
Yeah.
So I got this burlap sack, right?
No, it was the bit I'm working on about Clayton Mobile Homes.
Oh.
But I was I was kind of inebriated, so I couldn't remember certain things, and I kept pausing for a long period of time. Like, everything that I fear on doing on stage, I did last night at the bar.
Those two jerk-offs.
Then I bought us all shots.
Here, forget what I just did.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. Here, let me
Don't
get you
ever tell anyone.
Here's some tequila. So I feel a little dehydrated this morning.
Yeah, this morning. It's fucking almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, we had a morning, and I felt dehydrated. But I'm coming around.
Yeah.
Coming around.
You need some of them trace minerals, right?
So I thought you weren't allowed to talk about them anymore.
Look, it's a company.
Yeah.
I feel like, there's no one that can tell me that you just cannot mention it at all.
Yeah.
If I was being like, something where I could like be considered bashing them or something, yeah, maybe. Don't do that. But yeah, they're not going to get mad at me for just like telling you to do that.
Can I ask you a question? Where do you think the wheels came off on this show?
About Humboldt.
Yeah.
Before we even got home.
I was sitting there listening to us, and I'm like, God, this is terrible.
You think so?
No, just this part. We were like getting into a fictitious band on you talking about trace minerals. I was like, wow, we are trying to keep them on.
I was just telling you the truth, man.
We're trying to keep those
it would
wheels
probably,
on.
It really probably would help you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get any sleep tonight.
No.
At all.
Apparently, it's the crystal meth in it that makes you feel better.
I don't know, dude.
I could roll through this fucking wall.
I think it's from Utah, so maybe it's something to do with the Mormon shit. Maybe it gives you
It's like the Mormons like have developed that thing that the Amish made that was like a little box that
How you
kept your
can
whole house
get three
warm.
dudes to fucking build a barn by themselves?
No. How you know they had that box? It was like, oh, this is an Amish heat box, and it would like heat your whole house or something.
It's got like
And it
three
didn't
copper
plug
coils in there.
didn't plug in, didn't.
Somehow it glows.
I don't. Yeah, it was like
heat.
magic. It's like that's what the Mormons have figured out with their with their trace minerals.
You drink this, you
Yeah.
stay up for 2 days, you feel great.
You'll start hearing people talk to you in the walls. That's just a side effect, though.
Goddamn cameras all in my stove.
You gonna have to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah. I ever tell you about the purple flash?
Yes. 150 times this week.
Absolutely.
You told me 5 minutes ago the same exact story.
Well, he's the reason they don't do Coke bottles in the Jackson Coliseum anymore.
No, it was the Mid-South Coliseum.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Amish heat box. That sounds...
Amish heat.
sounds like a sex thing, don't it? He was giving him that old Amish heat box.
It's really just like a full Nelson, and like you roll them over and pump them from above.
Yeah.
I'm just winging it.
Here you go. Oh, damn it.
Endless
It's the-
heat for your home without electricity 2.0. Seems like something.
Do you not remember these?
I never,
Fuck, they're on 3.0 now. Look.
I never owned one.
I didn't say you owned one.
Heater that can heat up a 400
This
square
ain't
foot
it.
building.
I think
for
I
less
watched
than
a video of
$5
the
a
dude
week.
build
The
this
heater
son of a
can reach a
bitch.
temperature of up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. The heater can work on different oils, which can be purchased very inexpensively at a wholesale price of $2.50
Motherfucker got a
gallon.
gutter
Stay
system
tuned
venting the son of a bitch. Well, that's fine. Do what you do.
because this
I'm
video
feeling
will show you
sleepy
how
in
to
here,
make
Dan.
these very own heater at home to
Yeah,
save
you know
on
them
your
house
electricity.
gutters ain't got tight joints. That's
It's almost like it ain't
Winter
meant
is
to
just
vent
beginning,
gas.
and we are receiving snow once again. Here
Yeah.
are some-
This ain't what I was talking about. They have these boxes that they make
There was a true Amishman up
as
there.
seen on TV.
Look
here.
at that. He's got a can of noodles or some shit. What was that?
Where are the Amish heater?
It said Amish heater plug in. What the
No.
fuck is that?
No,
That's the number one thing, too.
it was a big thing. It was a big thing about Amish heaters that were like a box. Yeah, this is what they look like. They were like a box like this.
Well, how's it running and it's got a remote, but you don't plug it in nowhere?
I don't know. I'm not trusting Amish with making electrical stuff.
Right.
Just plug that in. What's it gonna do? Just plug it in.
It's like getting us to write fucking Chinese geometry
Right.
books. Like, to teach them.
Something's gonna catch on fire.
Nothing's going to work.
No. Cold as hell, aren't you? Well, plug it in. Well, my house is on fire. Well, you ain't cold, are you? It's all right. Just build another one in 5 minutes. That's what we do.
It's called Amish Heating Solutions.
I don't
didn't
know,
say how it
dude.
would get there.
I guess apparently they didn't work because they're not on sale anymore.
Yeah. Apparently, they just like poisoned a lot of people. Portable infrared heaters.
I've
This
seen
is where the
those.
wheels fell off, Richard. Like,
Yeah.
You was worrying about all that other shit. Then you got focused on like heaters
Yeah.
for 5 minutes.
Fuck you! I'm trying to help you, motherfucker!
I'm trying to hit you, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you with your heating solutions in March. You know, when it's important.
Let me tell you something. It's heated outside. It feels great.
What's the temperature outside? Was that
Good. Good.
Is that a question that's going to make the wheels fall off more?
I mean,
74.
That's wonderful.
74 degrees outside. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I was looking at my timeline. It was snowing this time like 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened.
We might still get a snow. You never know.
We got a hell of a snow a few weeks ago. We don't need
Yeah.
any more of that shit.
You don't want any more? You done with it?
I'm doing DN.
That was the equivalent of somebody hitting you in the face with a 2x4.
What?
that snow that we got was the equivalent of somebody hitting you in the face with a 2x4.
Yep. Bet you hear me. It was a son of a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm over
We
it.
covered it, didn't we? Didn't we say something about it?
Oh man, in detail.
I'm sure we did. I thought it was pretty, and then it didn't. It just lasted.
Well, yeah, you didn't leave your house.
No, it was wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm in those stages too where I don't want to leave my house ever
yeah, I
You
get
know what
that
I
way
mean?
a lot.
at all. I just noticed that one of this Legion of Doom's shoulder pads you gave me is broken.
Yeah, you got a knob missing, don't he?
I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just gonna say that was shitty.
Sound like me, somebody don't appreciate shit. That's all right.
I'll just take it back.
I'll get him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get him back. And I'll enjoy him for a long time before I go.
Yeah. I'm gonna have myself buried with them. That's what I'm like. Hey, wait a minute. You're out there. Hey, Reverend, can we get those 2 action figures out of that coffin, please? Those were mine.
Yeah.
He was supposed to give them back. He wasn't supposed to be buried with them.
Be ashamed to have to dig that some bitch back up to get my stuff.
I might have to rent a trencher or something.
Cut through the coffin.
Got dark.
Yeah. I mean, dude.
Dark
there-
as it would be in that coffin.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is there any wrestling figure that would make you do that? Like if you
Get
knew
buried with it?
Well, no, you knew. All right, if all you got to do
No.
is dig this fucking grave up,
I couldn't.
and
man.
he's got
I have a bad back.
goddamn no, oh no, I'm just saying that you could make it happen however you wanted it to. You could hire some people to do it, whatever. But you in that,
Hey guys, grab that shovel. I'm thinking about doing some grave rubbing.
Listen. They got goddamn Haku and the black card still sealed.
Yeah.
Rick Rude.
Couldn't do it, man. It wouldn't look
Hacksaw.
good. It's been buried for a while.
No, he's newly dead.
Newly
they just
dead.
laid him in there with him. Would you do that?
No.
Like, seriously?
No, I couldn't do it, man.
Man. I'll dig a grave for Freddie Blassie.
Really?
No.
You're like,
I
come
just-
on,
I
Javier,
just-
lift
I
with
just-
your knees
yeah,
on
yeah.
that dirt.
I go to Lowe's at 6 in the morning. Hey.
How do you say grave rubbing in Spanish? Dele Morte or something. I'm sure it's in there. I don't want to Google that. I feel like
that's going to taint some shit.
Grave rubbing.
You get on some kind of list.
I'm wondering if anybody has a video. You know, as crazy
Video
as
of grave
YouTube,
rubbing?
as crazy as YouTube is,
It's
they
probably
probably
something
got
on Twitter. For
Oh,
sure.
definitely. Twitter is a nightmare. I created a Twitter account just for work, like because my work posts stuff on Twitter all the time, and I didn't want to just like use well, I'll be honest, I don't even remember the login. It's just on my phone, and I was like, yeah, I'll just create one. And I've never done anything but look up work stuff with this, and I turn it on sometimes just to get stuff off of there, like I work on the website and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And when I pull it up, it's like fight videos and
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, I've never looked that up on
Goddamn beheading
Yeah.
videos.
Allah Akbar. It's like, shit, I didn't want to see that.
Oh, wow. That's different.
Right.
Wonder what he did. Yeah, no shit, dude. Less
what he
than a
did.
week ago. Less
you.
than a week ago.
You. Hold on.
This was
This
kind
asshole
of.
fuck these words up, man. I mean, he's got words that he don't even need.
All right, go
This
ahead.
one bothered me more than the usual cartel video. This one was like, older man, and they had him out in the middle of the ocean in a boat. And they had him zip tied, like his hands and behind his or in front of his back, and his legs zip tied and shit.
Uh-huh.
And they had him like a boat anchor, like somehow chained up to him. And then they just drove to the middle of the ocean and dumped his ass out there. And usually you can go in the comments and like there's 10 people asking, "What did he do? What happened?"
Right.
And
What did he do?
Apparently, he was a middleman for drug buyers and then the cartel selling it. Like big
Yeah.
men that also distribute. They just got to get it from somewhere.
Right.
He was trying to middleman like that, and he made about, I think it was $3 or $4 million worth of cocaine disappear. He stole it, or he got
Yeah.
guys to steal it.
Right.
And then he was going to sell it on his own, and then be like, "Oh, they stole it from me, Coast Guard or whatever," and they figured out that they were bullshitting. So that's what happened to him. And I was like, "Damn, dude, that would be fucking horrible."
Yeah.
Like, because you're alive the whole time, and then you get down there like dunk. And that's it. That's the last noise you'll probably hear, besides a shark.
Yeah.
Fucking,
isn't it pretty? It's like a screensaver. And
he
then
won't
you
even. He can't swim away from me. This is great.
Oh man.
But yeah, it'd take a little bit to go down there too, probably. You know what I mean? That's horrible.
We got to calculate the gas money if we're going to kill this man.
No. I'm talking about when he got down there. It'd take probably a few minutes for him to drown.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's just horrible thinking about that.
I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
Does it give you anxiety?
Yeah, a little bit. Like that movie, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds was in, Mr. Mint Mobile. He had a movie about being buried alive, and he had a phone, and he was calling and talking to someone, and they were trying to find him.
Huh.
Yeah, you don't remember that movie?
I don't guess.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah, that would be, fucking horrible. Yeah. Let's talk about happy stuff. The rest of the show.
You want to talk about death and buried alive again? You gonna do tabs?
We need to, man. Let's see if we can find some happy tabs.
All right, let's see here. What is this, Josh? You brought this to the show.
I'm trying to build a case here because I feel like you don't believe me whenever I tell you how vicious cows can be. Like,
oh, I get it, but I don't think they're more vicious than alligators.
Well, there are farms everywhere. There's people everywhere aren't fucking with alligators. They're just not.
Yeah.
So
there's probably more people fucking with cows than alligators. That's because they're not as scary.
And there are well, you'll see after this video, buddy.
All right, let's see what this video is. There's a
Turn it
guy.
up a little bit. I think
he's. Oh, the cow's ramming him into the
He's
fence.
like, God damn it! Look at that. That's how 80-year-old farmers die.
Why is the cow just headbutting him to death?
I don't.
That man shimmied under a
6-inch fence.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
he rolled out like copies from a copy machine.
This motherfucker Terminator, like the liquid metal fucker.
Yeah, and
he
rolled
like
underneath a 6-inch fence.
I don't know how he did it, dude. He must be just like a skinny man. Thank God, because
now he is, because the cow done crushed all his vital bones and organs.
But think about it if you're like a diabetic inflicted 80-year-old chubby farmer. Yeah, that is his death.
That's the last thing you see.
That's it.
On camera 6.
They got 6 cameras. Goddamn.
We're going to kill that one next.
Oh. And dude, I snorted laughing watching this.
What's funny is he got underneath the fence to the next cow's enclosure, and that cow mooed at him. That's what you just heard. Like, get the fuck out of my fence, hillbilly. Listen. And he throws hay at it.
Dirt at it. Oh, my God, dude.
Like, you know what you did to Bessie.
I seen what you did to make him do that to you. Billy Ray. That's definitely a Billy Ray.
Dude. That cow in there, the one that just like jammed him against the fence, was following his ass all the way down on the fence line.
He wanted blood. Look, circle it back. I want to hear Billy Ray scream some. Listen to it.
He's messing with the tail. I love it, though, that you see this cow looking like, what the hell's going on? All of them are looking at him.
Wow. Oh, God, dude.
He did not want his ass messed with.
He did not.
Moo.
Oh, dude. Yeah. That'd be a bad situation to be in, man. Because you're not, he's putting his legs up and all that shit. You're not pushing that fucking cow away.
No. It's
that son of a bitch is
2-ton
raw
animal.
power.
Or however much cow weighs.
I mean, he's got to be pushing $1,000, right? 750.
How much does a cow weigh?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet
Let's try this.
750 to 1,000.
Hey, Google.
Hey.
Oh, that didn't work. Let me open my phone here. Hey, Google. Damn it. I don't know. I'll just Google it.
Yeah, you're like, I got a brand new phone here.
How much does a cow weigh? How much you think it weighs, Josh?
750 to 1,000.
750? That's a small cow.
We'll just say.
I'm going to say 1,200.
Okay.
1,400.
Wow. Okay.
I prices righted the shit out of that.
Yeah, you
didn't I?
win.
You were like halfway there. That's just his back end that weighs that much.
Let's see.
When do you think the wheels fell off again?
It was somewhere around the other bullshit we were talking about.
Wow. Did you think this is where we would go?
Nope.
Look it up. Cow weights.
Quick. Go to another town. The show's sinking.
We gotta bail all this water out. All right, here we go. Here's a video, Josh.
Billy Gunn's cousin.
It does look like Billy Gunn or the Terminator, liquid Terminator guy, like you were talking about earlier.
Robert, whatever.
Duvall.
No, I'd love to seen him as the liquid metal guy.
I'm
gonna
here for
request that you just open that fucking door. Robert Duvall. Robert Patrick? Something like that.
I don't know. But yeah, this is a infomercial commercial type thing that I saw and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it's called Jaw Size. Jawser Size.
Jawser Size?
Yeah, look at this.
30 days, I could not believe my before and after picture. I literally rolled back the hands of time 10 years. And the best way I can explain this product is it's like something you've never experienced. So what I discovered is that after using this Jazzercise, after maybe...
The best way I can describe this is it's indescribable.
No, this is easily described.
Yeah, it's a damn thing you put in your mouth that you chew on.
Literally what they did was they took like a 4-inch piece of, I don't know, rubber
Yeah.
or something like that. And then you just bend it in half. And then you work your jaws to
No, it's a circle. It's like a tube that they cut.
Well, either way.
100 or 200 reps, all of a sudden I feel all this blood flow coming into my face, into my scalp. And a couple things happened. Number one, I felt a lot more
You have to make those weird faces when you chew on it, too.
awake and energized. It was a great stress reliever. This device, because of the activation, the 40 pounds of resistance, all
Let me
of a
ask
sudden
you this.
40 pounds of resistance.
What would you said? He just said that they do it in their spare time, free
Yeah.
time, whatever. Like, what would you do if you walked up on somebody at the office doing this at your work?
I hit him in the mouth with a fucking bowl. That's what I'd do. He'd been attacked by something, it looks like.
He's got a sex toy
Yeah.
or something. That's
It
inappropriate.
doesn't look right, does it? It looks
like
inappropriate.
some kind of punishment device. You're
Yeah.
going to chew on that thing till I tell you to stop.
Yeah.
Till Daddy says stop.
That's a real Amish heat box right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
a fit face, and I believe that it's going to revolutionize
fit face.
fitness and beauty and the way that we think about staying in shape.
So that's what
So
they're trying to
literally
do.
it just
yeah.
gives you pit bull jaws.
Yeah,
Wow.
basically.
Okay, cool.
Are you tired of being forced to suck penis? Well, bite that son of a bitch off with Jazzercise. You can clamp down on that member like a mad pit bull that's ready to taste blood for the first time.
You'll shave that thing like you had a surgical knife.
Well,
Clean cut.
that was a good story. I don't know.
This is just Leslie Nielsen.
Oh,
Being inappropriate.
You want Leslie Nielsen? Have we done this one
What
yet?
does this say here? Oh yeah,
This was your story, man.
How cosmetic leg lengthening surgeries are luring patients and courting controversy.
Yeah, we've talked about the leg surgeries before.
yeah.
Where they basically just break your shin and insert rods.
Yep.
And it just works, I guess.
Well, it's like it forces your bones to grow back. Like, and if you separate them far enough, I guess it adds length,
You know that old saying, breaking a bone in half makes the bone go stronger? Or is it distance?
I don't know.
Time heals all wounds.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're going to break your leg.
You break your leg, it'll grow back. And it'll make you taller.
I ain't got the money for 2 surgeries. Could you just do one for right now? I'll just wobble in here next week.
I can do one leg this week.
All right.
I have to wait till tax time next year to do the other one.
What is this?
That's a commercial.
Oh.
That's for Beyonce.
Why is that here? Why is this on the story?
Sexy.
Do you want to just read it, or do you want to do the video?
We'll see about the video. Right?
We'll wait a few more minutes.
It's a crazy Beyonce. It's
Reporting from a flood-ravaged Montpelier, Vermont, I'm Trevor.
I don't feel like this has
Wherever the
anything to
story
do
is,
with it.
We'll take you there. You're streaming ABC News Live.
Okay, here we go. A killer renovation.
Reporting from a flood-ravaged
I don't think this is going to have.
There are
anything to do
actually
with the
people
gush.
breaking their own legs to grow taller to get off all this rubble. Nah, yeah, you're right.
I don't think this story
Probably not.
has anything to do.
Being tall is a stature that many men have longed for, and some are turning to leg lengthening surgeries to enhance their looks. But the procedure also comes with controversy. Impact crossed with Nightline. That's what happened to Impact, Richard. That's when they changed the TNA, because the Impact people are having a hybrid deal with Nightline.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. They take a look into the medical trend of cosmetic leg lengthening surgeries in an episode now streaming on Hulu. The people who pursue them and the role that height plays in society, particularly for young men. One of those men is Hugo Ramirez, who is, at first glance, says he could be mistaken for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I would think more Derek Jeter.
Yeah, like
He looks more
I
like
see
Derek
Derek Jeter, and it's like Derek Jeter had one of them jaw exercisers.
Right.
See, he's got a little puffier face or whatever. Ramirez says he carries many of the hallmarks of the billion-dollar box office star. His muscles protrude from his body, while simultaneously sporting a shaved head with a rich tan.
I think the person who writes this wants to nail him.
He does, man. He's building him up, ain't he?
Yeah.
Go up. I can't see. The entire package comes draped in expensive designer clothing. Well, damn, he sounds like a winner, Richard Lee.
Right.
Where do I sign up?
Yeah.
Ramirez claims to be about 6'1" in sneakers, but that wasn't always the case. Up until early last year, Ramirez says he was just 5'9", the average height of a man in the United States,
Really?
according to data from the CDC.
Yeah.
I'm not average, Ramirez told Nightline. I do not like to be average. I don't either, Ramirez, whatever your first name was. 2 years ago, Ramirez says a friend first brought up the idea of cosmetic leg lengthening. Doesn't this not sound
like a
preposterous?
weird
It's just like, what the fuck? Hey, man, you ever wanted longer legs? I read this thing, man. We can do it.
Yeah.
You're not average.
Yeah.
You're not average. Ramirez. The surgery
You
promised...
can have 4 inches those legs. What do you say?
You're right. My legs, they look too short. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
The surgery promises to add anywhere from 2 to 6 inches to your height.
Now, would you do it for your wiener? You know what I mean? If they went in and they had to break it and put a rod in it.
So it's like horrible pain for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the next time you can get a hard on, like it's a goddamn Thor hammer.
Yeah. Damn near touch brain with that thing.
2 to 6 inches. It adds to your height. He was sold. Ramirez, who's under the knife.
Who'd gone under the knife.
Oh, he'd gone under the knife previously for cosmetic surgeries. Says he realized this operation would be different. Yeah, they'd have to get a ball bat and break your goddamn legs.
I don't think they're doing it with a ball bat.
It was breaking your legs. That was the big thing to me. Oksana Ramirez, Hugo's wife, told Impact, I said, Hugo, I don't know. I'm actually very scared because you never know. What can happen, right? The Las Vegas-based orthopedic surgeon doctor. Wow, I'm just this first. It's like it's a fake name. Maybe all them scammers aren't lying, dude. Dr. Kevin Parshad. Kevin.
Dr. Kevin.
Dr. Kevin. Known casually to his patients as Dr. D.
David Schultz?
Oh, my God, dude. Let me tell you something, you little son of a bitch.
You're going to be about 4 inches taller when we get done.
You ain't nothing but a goddamn rat in a knapsack right now, son. You going to be a big foot in a goddamn small shoe when I get done with you, motherfucker. You better grow some. And then he just breaks your goddamn legs. That's step one. You're doing great. You're doing great. You better not cry, motherfucker.
How'd that feel? That's a baseball bat to your legs. That feel fake?
I never said it was fake.
Right? I figured you were going to do this. I just figured that'd be a more professional way to do it.
That feel fake, huh?
Yeah.
Are we clover leafing that leg in too? How's that feel? I feel fake, huh? Dude.
I love how you made him Dr. D. David Schultz, Uncle Freddie there at the end.
Huh? Well, I mean, same area. I'm sure they're both hung. Dr. D has performed hundreds of leg lengthening surgeries. His practice claims he performs more cosmetic leg lengthening procedures than any individual surgery. Any individual.
This asshole, fuck these words up, man. I mean, he's got words that he don't even need.
Are you having a stroke today?
Than any individual surgeon in the country. He operated on Ramirez's upper legs in late January 2023. Now, I've read before. You have two choices. You either get the big bones up top broke,
the femurs,
or you do the goddamn where the shins and all the leg, the lower leg or whatever. Dude, man, I don't know that I'm gonna go for the big boys first.
Right?
Like, I'm gonna be like, can we do these little bullshit like bones down there at the bottom
and
first?
what's funny is like, if you broke your femur and made them longer, it's like, man, that guy's got some long femurs. Look, yeah, it's like about 6 inches longer than normal. His thigh is.
How is his knees that low? Or are they high? I can't tell. That would look weird.
Right. Sorry, go ahead.
Dr. D explains that for generations, limb lengthening surgery was limited to who it was applied to, which primarily included children, patients with deformities, and those who suffered traumatic injuries. He says as the technology advanced, patients began asking whether the surgery could be done for cosmetic purposes. Doctors perform leg lengthening surgeries by surgically breaking the bones of either the upper or lower leg and then inserting a telescopic rod or nail. That device expands inside the bone with the help of an external remote control. Holy shit, dude.
Oh, man.
This is way more advanced than I was led to believe. I thought it was a series of braces. And
if the remote control don't work, you can say, go gadget legs.
Leg. Extend 0.5. Yeah, I'm sure it's gradual.
Yeah.
The bone constantly tries to heal itself, Dr. D says. And then you just continue that process over the next 2 months.
Jesus Christ.
Or 2.5 months. Until the gap between the bones fill in. The rods are surgically removed about a year later. Damn.
Jeez.
That's a fucking too long of a process, man.
Yeah.
Jerry Aggie, a traveling nurse from Mobile, Alabama, also flew to Las Vegas for leg lengthening surgery.
Well, just fucking rat him out.
Dr. D. hoping to add 3 inches to his 5'5". Well, damn.
He just wanted to be average. didn't he?
Goddamn, why you want to just go for 5'8"? Like, seriously.
I'm ready to ride a roller coaster. Let's make this happen, Dr.
Dude,
D.
I'm getting fucking 4 inches up top, and I want 4 inches on the bottom.
Right.
I want to be over 6 foot if we're
Look at
going to go to the trouble.
How
of
long
all
his
this.
legs are.
My God. Is he wearing stilts?
Yeah.
Looks like one of them fucking jugglers from the fucking carnival. But either way, yeah, if you're doing it, why the fuck are you just going for 3? But I think height is an extremely important thing when it comes to just life in general, Aggie told ABC News. I want to reach stuff in the aisles of Walmart. You can't just, because you're short, he added. Aggie is nearly 3 months post-surgery and says despite the intense pain and long rehabilitation, he's happy to be 3 inches taller. What the fuck?
I can now reach them chips at Walmart.
Dude, I guess we just take for granted just the normal shit, man. But like, can you imagine? It has to be thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars, man.
Yeah.
There's no way this is $1,500.
No.
This is like a big fucking deal.
Right.
Multiple procedures, multiple different trips to Las Vegas and all that shit.
Just for 3 fucking inches.
Like, really? You
Yeah.
know? Like, you just...
Can you just make my arms longer so I can reach the shit?
Maybe I'll just order and get them to, like, do that fucking put it in your trunk shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could get, like, you could do what some of the wrestlers used to do and wear those, like, heels that made you taller.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Kiss used to do it.
Just wear some goddamn Doc Martens
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh, yeah, I'm almost betting this guy wears...
That's 2.5 inches right there.
This guy wears boots all the time. Yeah, that's way cheaper.
Now think about, oh, dude, he's thinking on a coupon budget. So he's like, I'm going to get 3 inches from the legs.
Yeah.
Then I'll wear the Doc Martens and I'll be fucking 6 foot tall.
Right.
He's got it all figured out. Saving money, baby. Those who are taller and more likely to be it says those who are taller and more likely to be socially accepted or more likely to make more money. ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darren Sutton says. So why is it that height would have any bearing on how much money you would make, potentially? Like, if you're a nerd, you can just work a computer.
Yeah.
No matter how tall your chair is, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck's he talking about? This height thing's really got in his head.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there going, I never knew this was an issue.
Like
even
if
when
I
we
was
start-
taller, I could make $2 more an hour.
Right.
Come on, man.
Well,
What the fuck?
unless his job's stacking boxes, then I can understand.
Hey, Mike, can you put all this shit on the top shelf for me?
No.
Okay, well, after you get done with your zone.
Right.
He's staying over, like, to do stepladder shit. Ugh, that'd be awful.
Step ladder shit.
I'm done with this motherfucker, man. Hold up. Whoa. Here we go. Price disclosure. Despite the desire to be taller, there are some big drawbacks to leg lengthening surgery. The cost starts around $72,000 and is also potentially dangerous and with many risks of complications.
That's before you go in, they just show you the Sid Vicious leg break. It's like, this could happen with you just walking down the street. I'm just going to let you know.
Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to throw the anesthesia on you. Then we're going to put you up there on top of a filing cabinet. And we're going to throw you down, and both your legs are going to do what his just did. How's that sound?
I was thinking more of like along the lines of you could just be walking down the street one day and this happened.
Yeah, if you get all giraffe mode and don't know how to control them long legs we're giving you.
Because you know that old saying about, when a bone grows back, it goes back stronger.
Yeah.
That's not true.
It's not.
No, I've heard of.
It's more hollow, right?
It's actually more susceptible to injury again. That's what I found out when I broke my arm.
You started out with iron, and you're getting back some
bent iron.
some aluminum.
Yeah. It's like when you bend metal too many times, it just pops.
You're right before the it's just going to crack and just bend off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, go Hugo Ramirez. says his surgery and grueling recovery was still worth it, and he's claiming, what does it say? He plans to get a second lengthening surgery. God damn it, man! It's always the weirdos
on
his lower legs this year, and said he hopes to reach his dream height of 6'3".
It's not that great, to be honest with you.
Ramirez says after he gets his lower legs lengthened, he's done with elective surgery, and he's looking forward to expanding his family with his wife, Oksana. Now it's time to have a baby, he said. Man, when he gets them big legs, he's going to be able to get the proper pump action going on. He can't do that right now. He's having to,
I'm going to stand on the edge of the bed.
Yeah. Oh, Oksana, she ain't gonna be able to handle Hugo. I'm telling you. Once he gets some extra inches.
I feel like it won't be the end of it. Most people that have cosmetic surgery,
he's gonna want the feet to match.
And then they do more, and then they do more.
Well,
and
are
then
there feet lengthening?
That's
surgeries?
the weird part too. You know, you'd think that your base would have to get a little bit bigger too.
Yeah.
It's like you don't see people that are 6'7" with a size 5 foot.
Right.
Yeah,
and surely to God he's not sporting like a size 7 shoe wanting to do this shit. But if he's like 5'5", it's more than likely he is. Poor little man.
Well, Josh, I don't know what to say after this. Except buy a shirt from us. You see how rough this week's going for us?
You know, here's the upside for Hugo Ramirez. His legs are going to be lengthened, and he's going to be taller, but he's not getting his back lengthened so he can get his normal shirt size no matter what. As long as his little ass adds an extra X to his fucking size, because it's debatable what real size these are. Just throw another X on that shit and you'll be fine, Richard Lee.
China's highest quality.
Oh, man. And other places too, probably. But, man, we got all kind of cool T-shirts over there at tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees. That's TEES, bitch. That's your T-shirt hookup.
tinyurl.com/P3RadioTees, the home of P3 Radio merchandise. Oh boy. Ween, I can't put my finger on it.
I love it.
What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. It's weird. Who's playing electric guitar by the ocean? I don't think that's gonna work.
Looks cool in the video, though.
I could understand an acoustic guitar by the ocean.
Well, I mean, who films a fucking video in one of them? What's this called? Shawarma houses?
I don't know. What is that? What's
It is
a shawarma house?
shawarma house.
What is that? I've never heard that word before.
We got one here in town now.
What is it?
It's like Middle Eastern meat and stuff.
Middle
you see
Eastern
that big rotating meat cone looking thing they had in there? They got the big ass knives. They just peel the meat off and serve it to you.
Huh.
My wife was like, I need to go to the shawarma house. I was like, nope. So she took her dad. Her dad's really fucking open to trying weird shit.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. Not
Probably talk him into some stuff if you wanted to.
Like butt stuff?
I mean, whatever you want to talk him into, I guess.
What do you mean by that? What are we talking him into?
Oh, man. We're done with the leg surgery. What is this? All right. Well, you brought this one to the show.
Did
too.
I?
Yes.
Well, Dad Burn. I'm just bringing it all.
Dad Burn.
Bringing it all to the show.
He
Ain't
will if he gets closer to that fire, he will.
Yep. I'll make you
Jesus.
burn. Man accused of digging up neighbor's yard because he believed they were pirates. You know,
he looks like a motherfucker that would believe that too.
I feel like somebody missed their morning medication or something. Like there's something that they're not disclosing here. I know HIPAA laws and such, but come on. If
he looks like the kind that's definitely thrown a snake on someone at a church.
no, we're like, Fred, look at the camera, Fred. And he's like, over here? Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. We just needed a close enough shot of you. Wow.
This is in Connecticut.
WFSB reports that 62-year-old Mark Stredridger?
How you say that?
Utter some goofy ass name that couldn't decide what it was going to do. Either way.
Utterstedt.
Dude, he's 62 years old. That motherfucker looks
looks
like every
he's-
bit of 85.
Right.
Does he not?
Yeah.
He's lived a hard life. Maybe that's why he's crazy.
Right.
And he was charged with risk of injury, second-degree threatening.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, fourth degree.
He didn't plan that threat.
Yeah, I didn't mean to threaten him. They just, look what you made me do. Fourth degree criminal mischief. What is a fourth degree? How would you explain that? Breach of peace and simple trespass. Ledyard police said that they received a call from a concerned citizen around 10:15 a.m. on a Saturday morning. The caller reported that her neighbor had dug up her front yard with a rock rake.
He didn't call 811 or nothing. He just started digging.
He refused to leave. The fact that he dug up
with a yard rake,
the front yard with a goddamn rake.
Yeah.
Dude.
There's definitely some medication missing.
That's some determination.
Or some medication that's been added. You know?
I take 2 of these pills. I can fucking do whatever I want to.
Fucking Trace Melrose.
I feel like I could dig up his whole goddamn yard if I wanted to.
You know what I will? Give me that garden rake.
Give me that rake. When they arrived at the scene, officers said that they learned that Utterstedt. What's the D and the T at the end? That's just weird.
That's what that means.
Had walked to the caller's property because he believed he owned the neighborhood and the caller and her family were pirates.
Yep.
The caller's husband confronted Utterstedt about being on this property and digging up his yard, police said. Utterstedt began to yell and scream obscenities and directed at the caller's husband and the young children. Is that dog humping?
No, he's scratching.
I just seen a dog in the lower screen
he
and
went
his
squirrel.
hips were moving like a motherfucker.
I'm going to do that for you.
And he swung the fucking rock rake in the direction of the caller's husband in a threatening manner.
I'll dig you up too, you son of a
I'll
bitch.
put you down here with all this shit.
Rake this dirt over you.
When he spoke with the officers, Utterstedt told them that he was actually digging up the yard because he believed that they were trying to install a water line. Utterstedt was taken into custody and held on a $15,000 cash or surety bond, whatever that is.
Yeah.
He appeared in New London Superior Court on Tuesday. So this may be, is it Connecticut?
Yeah.
Huh, New London.
Yeah.
Either way, dude, I'm moving.
Yeah.
After that, this motherfucker can't be trusted.
Right.
His wife's not going to give him his pills.
No.
So I'm not going to put all
He
this
might
shit.
come up with a doubloon and get out of that jail and
Or
come back.
he's like, I set their house on fire with him in it.
Yeah.
and
Fucking
screwed
pirates.
screwed all the doors too because they were pirates.
Yeah.
They were going to kill me and my family.
Right.
Yeah. That could
Yeah,
be
that's some craziness right there, man. I don't know what to add to that.
Watch out for the pirates.
Right.
That's all I can say. He's just trying to keep his neighborhood safe.
Well, what is this? Let's just do this. What is the
You're-
Leslie Nielsen thing?
it's-
It's not long.
It's just it says Leslie Nielsen using a fart machine is one of the best clips of all time.
All right, let's see what this is.
This is like him being interviewed by some kind of
Tonight type thing.
Yeah, for some movie he had out.
All right.
Near lunch, and I know you're a little.
Well, it was the salmon. Sometimes you just get the wrong piece of salmon.
Was that you?
Well, I don't see anybody else in here who's going to be doing it. Excuse me. But you can show it. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. These things don't bother me.
All right. Well, then we'll start now. Then we'll begin.
Did you hear the starter pistol? Keep your ears open.
All right. Now we'll begin. Talking with Leslie Nielsen.
Yes.
Plays the president.
Yes.
What's different about you and the real president?
Nothing, just maybe one or two things.
That's great. Leslie Nielsen was
that
awesome.
dude. The interviewer was just like you could tell in his
He was
face.
annoyed at first.
He was so annoyed.
Yeah, he wanted no part of that fart machine. You know what I mean? He was done with it.
I love it.
Well, Josh,
simple little stuff like that, man, makes the world go round.
Speaking of being done with it, we're done with it.
We're done with it?
Are you happy we've done it?
Ugh, I feel like there's a little residue left or something.
Yeah.
Don't feel good about it.
Well, if they want to follow us on social media or give us a call, how do they do that?
Well, on the social media, on X, Twitter, we are at P3 Radio, the number 1. On Facebook, put in that search bar, Pop Poncho, Poncho. You'll see a photograph. And if you want to get with us the old school way, 731-300-6675, bitch!
Well, that's going to do it for us. For Josh Barley, this is Rich Mulligan saying thanks for listening and good night.